So this video is to show you how to perform an advanced search on Congress.gov. So here we are at Congress.gov, and instead of just searching in the regular search bar, we're going to click Advanced Searches at the top. And as you can see, it does look similar to the intermediate search that you do know how to perform, but there are so many other options, additional options to what you have seen before. So as usual, you can search by Congress number. You can also search by legislation and law numbers. Words and phrases is still a way to search, but now you can limit it to all fields including bill text or all fields except bill text. And that is very helpful depending on what you're looking for. You can also limit legislation types. So currently, as you can see, everything is checked, but we're going to go ahead and uncheck that. So we can click only legislation that can become law, and then it will click the various resolutions in the House and the Senate that have the chance of becoming law. We can also limit to just saying, hey, I only want to see the legislation that's in the Senate, or I only want to see the legislation that's in the House. You can also limit your search results by only bills that became law. So these are bills that went through the whole process and boom, they're now law of the land. Public legislation or private legislation. So these limits are very helpful if you're looking for something specific. If you're not sure what you're looking for and you say, okay, I know I'm not looking for that. Oh, I know I'm looking for this. This is why limiters are very important. You can also limit by subjects, beginning with policy area, and you can click choose policy areas and you can click the different policies that you are interested in searching for. Okay, so let's just say you were interested in families. You would just click the families policy and then, of course, click apply right up here on the right. Now, let's say you're interested in families as well as education. You can see that both of your selections have been chosen, and then again, you would click apply. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that out. All right, so that was policy areas. You can also search by legislative subject terms. So let's go ahead and click this. And there are a ton of legislative subject terms. Generally, if you're using this, you know exactly or have a general idea of what you're looking for. And they are alphabetically ordered. So just like with the other one, you can just click as many or as few as you like. Your selections will show up in this list and you can click apply. And thus, you will be limited to the things that you have selected. Continuing down, you can search by actions and status. And so if you go to this quick list, you can search by any action, which is the default. You can search by introduced bills and resolutions, committee or floor actions, etc. And so this is very important if you want to limit your search to specific actions or specific statuses of actions. You can also look at the full list as we did previously and limit your search to introduction and referral. If you just want to see what's been introduced in the Senate, go ahead and click introduced in Senate. If you want to see what's introduced in the Senate and also refer to the Senate subcommittee, as usual, over here on the right, you'll see what you've selected and you can click apply. So we're going to cancel that out. So that's to look at the full list of actions and status. Then we can go to sponsors and co-sponsors. So if you know the congressional member, the senator, or the representative that may have sponsored or co-sponsored a bill that you are interested in, you can type in their name. And once you type in their name, let's type in Hakeem Jeffries, and it pops right up. And let's just see if he sponsored anything. So we'll just click search. And here we are. We have 30 things that have been sponsored by Representative Hakeem Jeffries. And you can see which Congress these were, what he sponsored these bills in. We can see, of course, he's in the House, so we can see the chamber of origin. We can see if he sponsored bills or resolutions, his policy areas, the status of the legislation that he has introduced, and etc. So that's one way you can search. We can go back. So that was a sponsor. We could also just see if he co-sponsors something. So let's go ahead and click search. And he has co-sponsored a lot of things, as you can see, 239 things he has co-sponsored. And as usual, you can limit the search with these limiters on the left-hand side of your screen after you click search. So we'll go back. And your final limiter is committees. So whatever you're looking for, if you want to limit it by committees, you can. It is automatically set to all and any. You can uncheck that and you can choose different activities and you can choose the different House or Senate committees that you're interested in if you know what they are. So that is how you perform an advanced search on Congress.gov. It's very similar to the intermediate search, but it gives you many more options. Happy searching.